Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome here to the RBELC, Ronald Blocker Educational Leadership Center, for tonight's 2019 District 5 Recognition and Black History Celebration. I'm here as Dylan Thomas, your Director of Marketing and Events for Orange County Public Schools, and very glad to see all of you here. This is a big event, always has been, and this looks like it might be the biggest ever. Please join me in giving a round of applause to thank the Oak Ridge High School Orchestra, who are in the lobby performing for you before tonight's program. So, we are having the presentation of colors by the Oak Ridge Honor Guard tonight. It's the Air Force Junior ROTC Honor Guard. And now, the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please. Thank you. You may be seated. Let's give a thank you to the Oak Ridge Honor Guard, as well as the National Honor Society Club members who greeted you as you entered the boardroom. Before we begin, though, we'd like to acknowledge several of our elected officials who are here with us this evening. First, please welcome Madam Chair Teresa Jacobs. And from School Board District 2, School Board Member Johanna Lopez. At this time, please welcome Dr. Kat Gordon, Vice Chairman of the Orange County School Board, and your representative from School Board District 5.
I'm going to try to follow this to a T. Thank you all for coming out tonight to our 5th District 5. It's really our 18th District 5 Annual Recognition and Black History Celebration. I want you all to just relax this evening. And because you do what you do for us, we want you to enjoy yourselves as we honor notable African Americans who work in our schools as volunteers, speakers, and anything else that we ask you to do. You have helped shape our nation and society and our children. And we thank you, our faculty, staff, principals, all of our administrators, and our superintendent especially. Thank you for working in our community and making it a better place. You are supporting a stellar group, but I want you to see tonight, you need to give yourselves a round of applause because you are a stellar group. You will hear this as you are being honored tonight. You will receive several items when you come up. You will be receiving a commemorative plaque designed by our design department. You will be receiving a medallion that our superintendent, Dr. Jenkins, has helped us to design, and we continue to change the back of it. And you will be given a token in a little pouch with one word for you, and we'll explain the significance of that at the end. So therefore, at this time, Mr. Dillon, let this show begin.
If you would, please welcome to the podium our superintendent, Dr. Barbara Jenkins, for a few words.
Thank you, Dylan. Let me first tell you how much we appreciate you taking out of your busy schedules to be here with us tonight. So Dr. Gordon has been on the school board now for 19 years, and this is, so you clapped too soon, and this is the 18th time that we've had this wonderful recognition from District 5 to honor those who have served in our community. And so I want you to help me thank our wisest, I think that's the latest term we've used, you don't say longest serving, our wisest school board member, Dr. Kat Gordon, for her years of service and for this particular recognition as well. Would you help me thank her? And, one thing is certain about Dr. Gordon, she is a tireless advocate for children. For every child, 213,000 children that we serve here in Orange County Public Schools, she cares deeply about every one of them, and she is especially attentive to the needs of District 5. And so I want to personally and publicly thank her for that dedication over the years. Regarding our special activity tonight, I'm reminded of these words: lift every voice and sing, till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise, high as the listening skies, let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on till victory is won. I want to tell you, in Orange County Public Schools, we are marching on. We have so much more work to accomplish, so much to be proud of, but so much more to do here in this community, in Orange County, and especially for our children that we serve. And so for each of you as well, I want to thank you for the time that you've given, for the resources, for your tireless prayers, for your support. Thank you for what you do to help lead our children to success. Without you, we know we cannot get the job done. If you do the math, 213,000 students, we only have 24,000 employees, and only 14,000 of those employees are teachers. So we depend on you, each of you, for what you bring to our schools and to our young people to help lead them to success. That's why our mission statement says, with the help and the support of families and communities, we're going to lead our students to success. Thank you for all you've done. Thank you for all that you will continue to do. Enjoy this evening's event on behalf of Dr. Gordon. God bless you all.
We are delighted to highlight a few notable hidden figures of Black history, whose accomplishments we will add tonight to our banner collection. Students, please turn our banners around. Trained at the Tuskegee Institute in Alabama, the Tuskegee Airmen were an all-black squadron of fighter pilots formed in 1941 during America's era of racial segregation. Not only did they prove they were capable of flying, they flew more than 1,500 combat missions across Europe and Africa as part of the Army Air Corps during World War II. We are honored to have with us tonight a part of Black history and our nation's history, 95-year-old Tuskegee Airman Richard Hall. Airman Hall has a front row seat and is receiving an award from Superintendent Jenkins and Dr. Gordon. Let's say thank you for all your service. to make a living for themselves from the 1950s to the 1980s.
I'm sorry. Also, everyone, hopefully you will be able to get a commemorative coin that I told you that Dr. Jenkins had designed for us, and the art department and Scott Howard department redesigned it to include the Tuskegee Airmen.
Nice. Lovely, yes indeed. To make a living for themselves from the 1950s through the 1980s, the Florida Highwaymen, self-taught artists, would take to the roads and interstates of Florida over weekends to create and sell their work. Teaching one another how to fast paint, they birthed an art movement, where once their works couldn't be sold in white-only galleries, today their paintings command thousands of dollars. Here with us tonight is a part of Florida's Black history, Florida Highwayman Al Black. Mr. Black. Regrettably, he has not been able to get here tonight. Maybe it's I-4, maybe not. But we will be sure he receives his award on behalf of the Florida Highwaymen.
And we would like Mr. Richard Black to come up. He's responsible for getting them here tonight.
Okay,
And
very
they're
good.
on their way from Fort Myers?
Fort Pierce.
Fort Pierce. They're in traffic. Thank you, Mr. Black. Thank you so very much. Oh. Okay, and the plaque. I think I need the baskets over here or something.
By the way, as you leave tonight, each one of you will receive a commemorative miniature card of our new banners. Now, for the 2019 Family of the Year, District 5 is blessed to have a plethora of individuals in our community who partner with our schools. And we are doubly blessed when we have family members who serve our district and community on various levels as educators, church leaders, legislators, and arts and civics engineers. You can find all these attributes in the Bracey family, the District 5 Family of the Year. Here with us tonight are Dr. Randolph Bracey Jr. and his wife, Dr. LaVon W. Bracey.
I need the cards. Your Tuskegee. Your one word. Your one word. Okay. Whole family. One for your daughter. One side. Cards. And let me give Richard Black this week for your daughter and your son. All right, thank you. Yeah, this is better.
Now, at this time, we'd like to highlight some outstanding Orange County Public Schools administrators, teachers, and support staff. As I call your name, please stand to be recognized. District 5 Teachers of the Year, from Carver Middle, Mario Medley. From Catalina Elementary, Elise Richards. From Eagles Nest, LaTanya Harden. From Eggleston Elementary, Nicole Horton Harris. From the Gateway School, Zena Davis. From Hiawassee Elementary, Holland Harris. Ivy Lane Elementary's Shanika Davis. Jones High's Jessica Clark. Magnolia's Ramona Smith. From Memorial Middle, Tammy Martin. From Millennia Elementary, Shauna Lipsy. And from Millennia Gardens Elementary, George Postons. From Molly Ray, Sinya Wilson. From Oak Hill, Patricia Woodard. From Oak Ridge High, Rosina Monteiro. From Orange County Public Schools Ace, Gary Coates. From the Orange Technical College Mid-Florida campus, Thor Johnson. From the Orange Technical College Orlando campus, Erlon de la Guerre. From Orla Vista Elementary, Shawnee Thompson. Pine Hills Elementary, Corey Reed. Pine Locks, Danielle Cheney. Robbinswood Middle's Pandora Ship. Rock Lake Elementary's Dawn Garrett. Sadler's Carly Crawford. Tangelo Park Elementary's David Waller. Washington Shores Ava Jennings. Washington Shores Early Learning Center Maritza Martinez. And Westridge Middle's Ashley Reams. The following District 5 administrators have been honored as the best of the best within OCPS. Would you please stand? Ann Lineau received the Stellar Award as the 2018-19 OCPS Principal of the Year. She is the master principal of both Millennia and Millennia Gardens elementary schools. And Magali Davis of Robbinswood Middle School received the OCPS Stellar Award for 2018-19 as the support person of the year. Magali. We also have some notable District 5 alumni here with us tonight. A Jones High alumnus, Dr. David Hardrick, an assistant principal at Meadowbrook Middle, and the current Stellar Award winner, the assistant principal of the year. Also, from Jones High, an alum, the director of choral activities at West Orange High, Dr. Jeffrey Redding, the 2019 Music Educator of the Year by the Recording Academy and Grammy Museum. Congratulations to you all. Now, we'd like some members of our schools who are involved with our Parent Academy to please stand. We have every month, a session of Parent Academy is held that is geared to strengthen the relationships among families, schools, and the community. The sessions are so valuable for informing parents about both school and community resources. The microphone's not working. I could tell that. That one's not working either. Oh, every so little bit. They'll need to work on it in the back. Nevertheless, we have several District 5 principals who were so thoughtful that they contracted to take buses from their school to the sites of our January 12th Parent Academy event held at Olympia High School. Will the following District 5 principals please stand to be recognized? From Catalina Elementary, Seth Daub. From Eccleston Elementary, Janet Biddick. Or Julie Helton if she's here.
She's right there. She's
Fantastic. From Oak Hill Elementary, June Jones. From Rock Lake Elementary, Robin Broner. And from West Oaks Elementary, Cherie Lynn Thompson. Thank you all for your committed decision to roll buses for our students and their parents to attend Parent Academy. Our Central Florida community is blessed to have media partners who are front and center when sharing positive stories and publicizing events that help our schools and students succeed. We thank the following media outlets for their continued effort and support. From Onyx Magazine, Mr. Richard Black, and from Star 94.5, Monica May. If you would please come forward to be greeted by Dr. Gordon and receive a token of appreciation.
Okay, thank you so much for all you do. Positive news, both of you.
Now, we'd like to recognize a few foundations, local nonprofits that work with our schools and students, providing volunteer hours, scholarships, partner in education experiences, and pallets of countless school supplies. As your organization is called, please come forward and receive a token of appreciation from Dr. Gordon. The Kennard Lang Foundation, the Rosen Foundation, the Foundation for Orange County Public Schools, and the Universal Orlando Foundation.
Thank you for all you do. Thank you. Dr. Allen, thank you so very much. I see y'all made national news the other day. Thank you so much for what you do. It's so important.
Thank you so much.
All right. You can hang on. We can get this together.
Positivity, guidance, knowledge, support, expertise, and caring. These are words that describe what an effective mentor can do for any young student in District 5. We would like to recognize some mentors. Changing the Game for a New Generation, Inc., recognized by Dr. Gordon under the leadership of Dr. Seidel Legrand. The project I Am curriculum uses visual and performing arts in pre-K through 5th grades at 3 OCPS elementary schools to help end intra-community violence. And now, principals, if you would please come forward with your mentors, who we will now recognize. Orange County Corrections Department, recognized by Eccleston Elementary Principal Janet Biddick. This department, under the direction of Chief Riley, has become Eccleston's largest mentoring group. Now run by Chief Panermas. Chief Quinones. I have been corrected.
Thank you. It's still a graduation.
I'd also like to call up the 100 Black Men, recognized by Jones High Principal Allison Kirby. The Orlando chapter of 100 Black Men consistently provides mentors and scholarships to Jones High students. The 100 Black Men.
Set of keys found in the women's bathroom on the floor.
Okay.
Captain Beasley?
All right, we'd also like to now have the Bros Foundation, recognized by OCPS Principal Wendy Ivory, to come forward. Male mentors with the Bros Foundation support OCPS Academic Center for Excellence middle school students through weekly mentoring and other activities. The Bros Foundation.
Thank you for all you do, being a good example for our young men. Thank you very much.
Some other mentors we have with us tonight are the Buffalo Soldiers Motorcycle Club, being recognized by Memorial Middle School Principal Tamara Baker Drayton. They volunteer their time each month to reach back and teach male students, is what part of how this group gives and inspires students at Memorial Middle School.
Thank you. Always being there. Always being there. Thank you so much. Isn't this wonderful? All of these people are in our schools working with our children.
Now I'd like to have Oak Ridge High's Gina Evans and Bettina Branch recognize the following for their mentoring support. The OCPS Minority Achievement Office for its initiatives and projects that accelerate student learning and ensure that minority students, along with their counterparts, graduate ready to succeed in college and career. And the KICS Mentoring Program, which stands for Keeping It Classy Sisterhood, serving 9th through 12th grade females with academic monitoring, college and career training, as well as providing social tools to improve their quality of life and service to their communities. And also supporting Oak Ridge, the No Excuses Mentoring Program, led by Assistant Principal Orlando Norwood. Oak Ridge High's No Excuses Mentoring Program includes 75 9th to 12th grade young men of color who focus on scholarship, leadership, and community service. That's not all they do. They also mentor 8th grade students at Walker and Westridge Middle Schools. So good job, gentlemen.
Can you all go down, please? No, don't call anybody out. We'll call. Don't call nobody. We will call them. Don't call nobody out. Maybe they didn't reply. Thank you. This is the reply in order. Thank you. Don't bring anybody who didn't reply. We love you guys.
I have one question. Of all the ladies here tonight, do you know where your keys are? Because we found some in the ladies' room. So they better not be men's. If you have lost your keys, raise your hand and someone will bring them to you.
Okay, is this not awesome? Under the leadership of Dr. Jenkins and her entire executive cabinet, and Dr. James Lawson, a mentor to many of us with our doctoral program and helping all of us to get where we are today. His vision and dream is to have 1,000 men. We are at 350. So do the math. We need you. Look at these good-looking men and these beautiful women. All right? Do the math. Our goal is 1,000. All right? So we're at 350. We need you. We need you in our schools. Now, when we get on the news, and it's bad news, don't talk about us, because you could have been the one that could have made the difference. All we need is one. One. All right? Thank you so very much, Dr. Lawson. It's an awesome leadership team.
At this time, we would like to recognize several business and community advocates who have been supporters of Orange County Public Schools and District 5 schools. As your name or organization is called, please come forward to receive a special token of recognition from Dr. Gordon. Our business partners include Drop D No Limits Foundation for creating opportunities for the children of Paramore and helping them develop to their full potential, including the Shake It Off Health Expo and a number of back-to-school celebrations. Good job. Also, we'd like to have the Stop the Violence and Embrace Inc. Foundation come forward, a business partner, for hosting community events where community members, law enforcement, and elected officials come together to focus on resolving issues of violence. Stop the Violence and Embrace. If you're here, please come forward.
Will you take this in behalf of Jack Williams, okay, that's Freddie Mae's brother, and a brother of mine, a very good friend, Mr. and Mrs. Williams, they go through our community, they do above and beyond. We give them no kind of finance.
Why don't you give this to Kat when she needs to speak? There's an on-off button.
To keep the violence.
That's fine.
And every time before violence strike, they're there doing the violence. And now I think Mr. Williams is going to be retiring. And he can tell you why, for health reasons also, but he looks great, and Ms. Williams have taken good care of him. But when you hear that they're going to give him an appreciation, we would love for you all to support him in every endeavor, because we love you and you have given your life and your wife to us.
All right, now some principals. Would you please come forward as I call your name and your group? Adrian Fedna, recognized by Sadler Elementary Principal Khalil Ortiz. Adrian Fedna has been a critical part of helping Haitian Creole students and families at Sadler Elementary. BJ's Brewhouse and Restaurants, recognized by Shingle Creek Elementary Principal Jennifer Schaefer. Considered part of the Shingle Creek family, this restaurant provides incentives to students and teachers. And CKS Packaging, Inc., recognized by Westridge Middle Principal Dr. Christopher Camacho and/or Matt Turner. To encourage students participating in Saturday school, CKS Packaging has sponsored incentive packages for the attendees that includes backpacks, water bottles, and other school supplies and resources. Thank you all for your support of District 5 schools. And now, we'd like to ask to come forward the Hilton Bonnet Creek, recognized by Shingle Creek Elementary Principal Jennifer Schaefer. Hilton Bonnet Creek helps expose Shingle Creek Elementary students to the hospitality field, as well as building relationships with them, including hosting fifth grade banquet at the resort at the end of the year. Not bad for fifth graders. The keys have found their owner.
Always been a part of us since the inception, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. We love you. African American.
Also want to ask Horace Mann, recognized by Catalina Elementary School Principal Seth Dobb and Millennia Elementary School Master Principal Ann Lineall.
And Seth is African American.
At Catalina Elementary, Norm Frascona encouraged the company to fully fund its Teachers Donors Choose projects. That's a big undertaking. So at Millennia Elementary, Esteban Yepes provides financial workshops to teachers and donates incentives for students. Thank you all.
And Seth Dodd is our Principal of the Year for the state of Florida. In the United States. And they reside in District 5.
Of course.
The people you are looking up here, I don't care what they say, they are black. Oh, yes, they are. Every single one asks to remain or to come back and work in our schools, and that doesn't happen often. So you know how. him as the double major person that can open up new schools and run them. She beat out my good friend Wendy for the top principal of the year of Orange County. All of these major honors were coming out of District 5. So Wendy Ivy, will you stand, please? She gave the title, both of them were up there representing at the Stella Award, but she gave up the title to none other than the master principal. So we're gonna make you a master top principal. So let's give them a round of applause. District 5.
We have several more great business partners with this District 5 schools in the district as a whole. One of them, of course, is Lockheed Martin, who's being recognized tonight by Orla Vista Elementary Principal Tamara Barton. Through their Project Thanksgiving initiative, Lockheed Martin ensured that Orla Vista families enjoyed the holidays with their families and friends. Also, I'd like to call up Office Depot, recognized by Shingle Creek Elementary Principal Jennifer Schaefer and Pine Hills Elementary Principal Frederick Brooks. In support of the school's note-taking efforts, Office Depot donated over $1,500 in school supplies to Shingle Creek Elementary. And at Pine Hills Elementary, Office Depot donated hundreds of book bags and supplies.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, one and all. By the way, those of you, go ahead, give them a round of applause. Those of you who would love to watch this show again, you're certainly welcome to tune in to Orange Television, where we will have a rebroadcast on February 22nd and February 27th. So if you weren't able to see the student performers from where your seat is, you can watch them from the higher camera view that we will be broadcasting on those 2 dates. So some more business partners we'd like to recognize. One of them we all know, SeaWorld of Orlando. They're being recognized by Millennia Gardens Elementary Principal Ann Lineaw again. Ann? SeaWorld's representatives deliver monthly in-class presentations of animals and characters at the school, and the theme park sponsors an overnight field trip for all the fifth graders. Fifth graders have it the best of all in elementary school. Also like to ask up Sheraton Vistana Resort Villas, recognized by Robbinswood Middle Principal Nicole Jefferson. The Vistana Resort participated in Teach-In and provided interview and business skills training for the amazing Shake students. Also, Walgreens, recognized by Magnolia School Principal Thomas Oldroyd. Walgreens is, for many years, provided gifts to students and assisted OCPS in finding community-based vocational education sites. We thank you for your support. Thank you, one and all. Selfie time, okay. Dr. Gordon would like to recognize the following community partners and organizations. Richard Marshall of the Orlando Margarita Society, Mrs. Taya, Terrence Gray, and attorney Greg Francis. Please come forward. They hold annual drives that benefit District 5 students and families. We'd also like to call forward a gift for teaching and the Pencil Boy Express team. They have been providing OCPS School Transformation Office with many additional resources. Every time that Pencil Boy bus pulls up, it's quite a spectacle. It's like a gold rush. Also like to call up the Alpha Kappa Alpha Society, the Delta Sorority.
Incorporated.
My bad. Sorority. What did I say?
Incorporated.
My bad. Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, Delta Omicron Omega Chapter. They have been serving Jones High School, the OCPS Academic Center for Excellence, and Orange Technical College Mid-Florida campus with helping voter registration drives, holding panel discussions, clothes drives, beautification projects, and hundreds of hours of volunteer time. Dr. Gordon would also like to have the Gamma Phi Delta Sorority Incorporated,
Yes.
Alpha Phi chapter to come forward. Please, thank you. They have been supporting students and families in District 5 and other charitable causes in Orange County for a long, long time, and we're so happy to have them here tonight. And finally, another group. Among these fine groups, we'd like to have the Coalition for the Homeless come forward. As you can well imagine, they have been providing food, shelter, rehabilitation, school supplies, and other resources to our students and families. Because in Orange County, 1 out of every 38 students, a total of 9,200, are classified as homeless in our schools. Let's welcome all of these fine organizations.
Okay. There was supposed to be a picture up of what Pastor Derek McClain and his wife, Pastor Gray, and Greg Francis, Attorney Greg Francis, and Richard Marshall, a volunteer with the Margarita Society. I wanted you to see what happens when they give toys during the holidays to our children. Monica May and I, we were at the Eatonville one this year, but they came from all over. And then Pastor Gray, with Greg Francis, and Greg does both. And we try to get to all of them, but we can't get to everything. But I wish, are they going to show that picture of the Margarita Society? At the Rosen Center, okay. It goes this entire room. The Boy Scout works that room from 8 o'clock in the evening until about 3 o'clock in the morning. And we are streaming in 3,000, 4,000, Mr. Marshall, how many? 3,000. About 3,000 guests. You have to be invited. And so don't try to come.
Big invite list.
They will invite you if you're interested. But it goes from the floor all the way up to the top in Mr. Rosen's ballroom. And there's nobody speaks of anything. It's just bringing toys for children in Orange County, Florida. Amazing. And District 5 schools, you don't even know it, are the recipient of these gentlemen and ladies working in our schools, supplying supplies to our children year after year. Let's give them a round of applause. Yes, you excuse me. That's my pastor. All right. He gave me a leave of absence while I was working on my doctorate. trip. So thank God. I love him. I love him.
By now, you've probably gotten to know most of our principals in District 5, but we're going to reintroduce a few of them to you again as we recognize several groups that have been supporters of District 5 schools. Florida Citrus Sports, Walter Hawkins and Father Nelson Pinder are being recognized tonight by Jones High Principal Allison Kirby. Florida Citrus Sports, please come forward. Walter Hawkins and Father Pinder have worked to ensure the Legacy Classic football game between Jones and Evans High School is held at the Camping World Stadium every year. Quite a stage.
And I want you to know, you never know what goes on. Woody Rodriguez is in this. Oh my God. Our general counsel and our superintendent. When things go wrong, Father Pinder makes sure it goes right. Can I get an amen? Amen. And Woody Rodriguez, they were going to cancel the game one night, and we couldn't get in. And Father Pinder told Marion to call me and for me to be at his house at 2 a.m. in the morning.
Gracious.
I knocked on his door at 2 a.m. All right? And Father Pinder got with Dr. Jenkins and Hawkins and Steve and Woody, our legal counsel, and we had that classic. I'm telling you. They put that game on, and you are to commend them. Mrs. Kirby opened that door and let us come on, and everything, and even the legacy went well this Saturday.
Everybody won.
Ivy, so thank you.
Everybody won. That's a good thing.
A lot of work, a lot of people working for us.
We also, photographer.
Keep talking.
I do want to have another group come forward. Dedicated members of the Orange County Bar Association, Young Lawyer Volunteers, are found at Washington Shores Elementary. So if Principal Nathaniel Stevens would please come forward with his lawyers.
Oh, there's Jack. This is Jack Williams and the other Williams. So let's give Jack a round of applause. Stop the violence.
These young lawyers provide services for the student body, and since they're elementary students, I'm interested what services lawyers can provide for elementary students. But I'm sure it's all good, and they appreciate it immensely.
Thank you, Dr.
It's wonderful.
Thank you all so very much.
We'd also like to call forward our Second Harvest Food Bank of Central Florida representatives. They're recognized by Molly Ray Elementary Principal Lindsay Smestead and Eccleston Elementary Principal Janet Biddick.
Call the other student. They can come up with that.
I don't have them. At Molly Ray, Second Harvest has helped establish a monthly fresh produce market on its campus. And at Eccleston, for many years, Second Harvest has provided resources for students, staff, and families and helped recruit other agencies to assist them. As we conclude this program tonight, I want to thank Dr. Kat Gordon for having everyone here. She has been inspired by all of you and spoke to you earlier about something she wanted to share at the end. So, Dr. Gordon, please.
Thank you. Let's get Dylan Thomas a round of applause. And will you do this again for us next year? All right, that's a go. Let's give him one more round of applause because he is amazing. That's his trade, that's his trade, that's his voice. We have a couple of more things we're going to do. We promised that we would have you out at least no later than 7:35. And if you look at the clock, you're in for a major treat. But I have a song that I attended the Council of Great City Schools, and one of my mentors, Dr. Larry Lawrence, but Dr. Feldman, he's the new chair of the Council of Great City School and the past chair. They have a new chair now for the Miami-Dade Public School that our Madam Chair Lady will be working with and meeting. But he mentors all of us, just like Dr. Lawson and Dr. Jenkins, to encourage us to go forward. And Dr. Hardrick, who is supposed to be doing my paper tonight, and he's sitting in the audience. But it's okay, because he knows what he's doing. And I want you to know that Dr. Feldman, I went to his workshop in Baltimore. It was just unbelievable. And when I go somewhere, I try to bring things back that you would enjoy. And one of the faculty members of my school ordered these for us and put the word "one" on the back. And you heard me tell you that, Dr. Lawson, we only have 350 men. We have more now. We have thousands of volunteers. But we're talking about working with the My Brother's Keepers and all of those good-looking men that you saw come up here tonight. We need you. We cannot stress that enough. You really don't know the difference that one could make. I'm going to end the song for those of us my age and older, because Dr. Larry Feldman gave us a speech to 70 of the largest school districts in the nation. And he ended his speech with this song. And I thought it was just so appropriate, since it's a song that I love so very much. The younger people, you won't understand it. But I think once you go out, you will be able to glean so much from it, and you will be playing it for the rest of your life. I will now share with you what Beverly Nichols did for us. The little bag, What's Your Word? The company, myintent.org. Our mission is to be a catalyst for meaningful conversations and positive energy in the world. And there is one poem, and I'm stressing this tonight. You may not be the one, but somebody that you know can be that one for us. One tree can start a forest. One smile can begin a friendship. One hand can lift a soul. One word can frame a goal. One candle can wipe out darkness. One laugh can conquer gloom. One hope can raise your spirits. One touch can show you care. One life can make the difference. Be that one for OCPS today.